intention for today is to learn about place value. Our success criteria is I can partition a 2-digit number into tens and ones, I can identify the tens digit, and I can identify the ones digit. If you have done hundreds, tens and ones in class with me and Miss Rioch, and you feel very confident with 2-digit numbers, your success criteria can be I can partition a 3-digit number into hundreds, tens and ones, I can identify the hundreds digit, I can identify the tens digit, and I can identify the ones digit. Please choose the success criteria and task that you are comfortable with. Place value helps us to work out the value of a digit by its position. A digit is just another word for the numbers 0 to 9 that makes up a whole number. So 9 has 1 digit because it's made up of 1 number. 19 has 2 digits because it's made up of 2 numbers, and so on. So to begin with, we have the house of the ones. And the house of the ones houses the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. When we get to 9, we run out of room and we need another house, the house of the tens. Every tens number has a 1-digit space to its right hand side. This is our house of the ones. Our house of the tens moves up through the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, the 90s, but when we get to 99, we run out of space again, just like we did with the 9 in the ones column. So we now use the house of the hundreds. We have 1 for our 100, but we still need to remember the place of the house of the tens and the ones, and we do this by showing each house as a 0. So just as tens numbers have 1 digit to the right hand side, hundreds have 2 digits to the right hand side. Let's look at the number 14. I would like you to partition it into tens and ones. Remember, partitioning is just a fancy word for splitting up. There are 4 ones and 1 10. Now remember that the 1 stands for one group of 10. So if we were partitioning that, it would be 10 add 4 equals 14. Well done if you got that. Now let's go on to our second example. 36. Can you partition this number into tens and ones? There are 6 ones and 3 tens. Now remember, the 3 means 3 groups of 10. So if we were partitioning that number and making an addition equation, it would be 30 add 6 equals 36. So let's see if you can guess the number. Look at the tens, look at the ones, what number is this? Well done, it's the number 11. Let's try again. Count up the tens and ones, what number is shown? Well done, it's the number 56. Let's look at our last example. How many tens, how many ones, what number is shown? Well done, it's the number 88. Now our next example is for those of you who are doing hundreds, tens and ones. If you're not doing this, just skip this part of the video and look at the task at the end. Okay, so we have the number 127. How many hundreds, how many tens and how many ones? Well done, there are 7 ones, 2 tens and 100. Now remember, the 7 stands for 7, the 2 is 20, and your 1 is 100. So if you were partitioning that into an addition equation, it would be 100 add 20 add 7 equals 127. Now let's look at one last example. 154. How many hundreds, how many tens, and how many ones are in this number? Can you show this in an equation? Pause the video and see if you can. There are 4 ones, 5 groups of 10 and 100. If you were writing that as an equation, it would be 4 add 50 add 100 equals 154. Okay P2, that's us finished for today. We have done place value together in class before. Just remember, take your time and believe in yourself. If you have not seen the House of the Hundreds before and you've only ever done tens and ones, don't panic. This is only if you feel confident with this. Try using smaller numbers first and you can always build up to using a 3-digit number. Today's task is page 5 in workbook 3. If you're struggling to see the stacks of numbers on the page, you and your special adult can come up with your own numbers and partition these in your jotter. I have put an example of how you may want to lay this out below. The task for Friday is page 6 in your workbook, or the ones, tens and hundreds sheet that I will post on Dojo tomorrow. Now you may also want to play some place value games online. There is the Topmarks basketball game that we have played together before in class. The bite-sized games and videos are also very good to help with your understanding. The Abacus online bingo game for tens and ones, and the arrow cards on ICT games are very good if you want to look at the ones, tens, hundreds and thousands in different numbers. You can create your own number and look at how you would partition those. So stay safe P2 and have a lovely weekend.